what would you say are the 5 things that people need to make sure a developer has before they actually even put down money? First, which types of units make sense from an investment perspective? Is it a studio? Is it a 1-bed? Is it a 2-bed? Is it a 3-bed? What has the highest rate of return?
Your highest rate of return is no doubt.
Hi, also we are back with our second part of our interview and Q&A and catch up, I would say, with Nazir, or do you prefer Naz?
Naz is easy.
Naz from VAAL Real Estate. And VAAL has an amazing slogan, which I just love.
VAAL, Africa's gate to real estate.
VAAL, Africa's gate to real estate. I love that. So we're back because we spoke in part 1 a lot about, the type of properties you have, the availability, the units, etc. Let's go straight to it. If I'm interested in buying, I'm going to come to you. I'm going to call 0800 888 888. And I'm going to be saying, I want to get a property in Harmonia.
Harmonia with Harmonia as well.
Italian.
Yeah.
But it's great because the reference to the harmonica is always there. So it's a good reference point, right? So I'm assuming that there'll be a commitment fee. Then the individual will get their SPA or their sales and purchase agreement. And then there'll be this payment plan. And, just take me on the buyer's journey of what happens the moment somebody's ready to commit.
Right. So somebody would call us, send an email, through all our online channels, either website or 0800 888 And once they come through the call center, they would say what they want and what project they're interested in, what unit they want. They'll be routed to one of my sales team. I have a team of 10 sales, amazing guys. They would make sure you're hooked up with the best, whatever suits your needs. So if it's investment, if it's to live in or to flip, you let them know what they want, what you need, and they will hook you up. So once you get routed, you'd be invited to the office. If you're not in town, we would do a live podcast with you.
Okay.
In the office. So obviously you've seen how the office environment is. We take you to the site, again, physically or online. You would see the site, you would see what's happening there. So you know where your building is, you know where the property is. We would show you the unit, the interior. For example, Harmonia Villas, we can show you a lot because it's almost done, almost complete. So that's that. Now, once you're ready on your purchase price and you've selected your unit, you do a commitment fee of $5,000.
Okay.
That literally takes the unit off the market. As I say, I have a team of 10 sales guys, and everyone, depending on what comes in, your unit might go off the market. So you take $5,000 to take it off the market. You could either transfer that, pay that in cash, or we have a link system where we would send you a link, and it's just like buying something off Amazon or eBay. You just click pay now, enter your card details, and the transfer gets wired.
Okay.
It really helps with our diaspora clients. Once that commitment fee is there, units off the market, you have 3 weeks, 21 days to pay 30%, which includes the $5,000.
Okay, so essentially $25,000 extra to
Yes.
nothing.
For example, if you're getting a studio $100,000, yes, $25,000 extra. And then 3 months after that is when you have your first installment.
Okay.
And your installment is calculated on its interest rate on the construction period.
Okay.
So with Harmonia Residence, we have 16 months left till handover. So it's 30% now, and then the balance of 70% split monthly 16 equal payments, or you could do it in 3 months, payable every 3 months.
Okay. So I want to know if in the event that VAAL fail to adhere to the construction schedule, where will that leave me as a buyer?
So we have 2 things. So we are committing ourselves. It's in your SPA. So by the way, within the 3 weeks, that's when you get your SPA, and you would sign it, read through, sign, and send it.
SPA is a sales and purchase agreement, by the way. Yeah.
So basically, that's what binds both of us together. With the payment plan, by the way, it's across all our projects. So all our projects are interest-free, and the construction time is how much time you have to pay. So that's 70%. Now, with the sales and purchase agreement that you were talking about,
So in the event where VAAL, for example...
In the event where... So we're committing ourselves to the completion date. In our clause, we actually have a penalty. that in case, so there's a 6-month grace period after the completion date.
Okay.
If we are not able to produce that building within that period of time, 6 months after, we actually pay the buyer rent.
Of that 6-month duration?
No, for 1 year.
For 1 year?
Yes, up to 1 year.
Okay.
So up to 1 year after the 6 months completion date, we will give you rent based on your
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And that's permitting us to complete finish on time.
Okay.
And going by completion dates, in Kenya, in the height of COVID, we delivered one of our projects earlier.
Oh wow!
And in Ghana, Harmonium Villas is pretty much 6 months earlier than scheduled.
That is quite unique because I know during COVID, a lot of property developers they actually threw the timeline out for a lot of people by like 2 years.
Correct.
In some instances, right? So that's impressive. Another impressive thing is I've heard about this Connect program.
Yes.
So I want to know more about it. Yeah, tell me more. Connect.
So in VAAL, it's not. There are lots of things we do in VAAL, and one of them is Connect. We don't want to just sell an apartment. We're selling a lifestyle. We're selling a home. We're selling something that you can relate to, and you want to be happy with your purchase. So what we've done is we're giving back in 2 ways. The first way is when you join and you buy a unit with VAAL, you automatically get signed on. It's for free, totally free, a Connect program.
Okay.
What that gives you is any referral you do for a unit, you actually get 1.5% of whatever your referral buys.
Okay.
So you have an account manager, the person who sold to. So one of my 10 members of my team, they are your account manager. And once you give them a referral, they do the work, they do the interview, they do the visit.
You just do the Connect.
Exactly. You just give them that phone number and email, and that's it. Leave the rest. Once the person pays 30%, which is your deposit and commitment fee of the apartment, you get 1.5% of their purchase price in full.
Okay.
In full. And so that's the first part. And the whole idea about it is we want to have the same community, the same group of family, friends living in that space.
I love that.
So it actually helps.
Sure.
So obviously it helps sales. But at the same time, it helps everybody. You know your friend, you're in that apartment.
Yeah.
Let's go down to the pool together. Let's go for a run on the running track. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
The second part of it is we've gone out to all the places that the diaspora have told us they like.
I was going to ask you this question. I knew this was coming.
So restaurants, spas, wellness.
Discounts?
Not just discounts, amazing discounts and offers that tailored only for VAAL.
Amazing.
So we have like something with the automobile industry. We have something with a spa and wellness center.
Okay.
Where so you get limited offers with them, but at the same time it's discounts.
Yeah.
And you get a really nice card just like this. So you get a custom card.
Oh wow.
It includes your name, it's just like your credit card.
Great. Gold embossed.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it has your name
Yeah.
and your signature and unit number.
This is for me.
There you go. There you go. With your next version. Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get at VAAL.
Amazing.
So once you go into all these nice places, I mean, we have, we've signed up with over 15 places.
Yeah.
So we have signed up with a person who does custom watches.
Okay.
Custom watches. So it's gifts. So we sign up with that. We've signed up with a number of restaurants.
Yeah.
Entertainment centers.
Amazing.
Right? And you just walk in, show them the card.
Yeah.
And you get your special discount.
Amazing. I love that.
With
you pay with it or no? There's no payment.
No, that's
right. So it's a discount. An IoT card will nice as well. Amazing. Well, that could be the next thing. To add like capabilities to make payments with it. Load it up.
Load it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's amazing. Oh, sorry, that's mine.
That's yours.
To bring it back, when it the payment plan as well. So obviously you've spoken about how people can pay interest free, but what if somebody wants to do it on a mortgage? Because I know there's a lot of banks out there that are offering Diaspora Mortgages. Are you an approved developer or some of the banks, and if so, which ones?
No, we're not tied. We bank with a number of banks, Stanbic, GT, and AXA. But however, we don't have any mortgage facility with them, and it's just because of the way Ghana works. They have a few rules that doesn't tie in with our construction and the way the mortgage system works in Ghana. So what we do is we give you the 5-year payment,
which is quite unique in that case, because I speak to a lot of people and they'll be like, yeah, I'm about 3 years out, but having about 5 years to go to pay, that really does help somebody who's looking to start their journey a little bit into the market. That's really great. Now with the in Ghana there are, most people don't know, but there are mainly two ownership types, right? Freehold and leasehold.
Yeah.
And with majority of apartments, etc., and especially in the Crown, they're going to be leasehold. What is going to be the leasehold that you are passing, the lease term that you're passing over to the homeowner of one of your apartments?
We don't deal with any land that's less than 35 years.
Okay.
That's like the benchmark for us. And concerning the, for example, Harmonia Residence is on handover. It would have, that's a year and a half, it would have 47 years plus a few months.
Okay.
On handover.
Okay.
And similar to Legato Heights, you're looking over 40 years.
Amazing.
On that as well.
Amazing. And when it comes to, getting us to that 40 years, is VAAL going to be working together with the homeowners for property management, or how's that going to work? What's property management going to look like?
So with property management, you will have your homeowners association.
Okay.
However, VAAL is going to be responsible for making sure of the management, basically. We're not just going to build and then turn everything to the homeowners.
Okay.
No, we would help the homeowners manage from everything, the building itself to rental. We're going to set up our own sister company.
Okay.
Which, like when the building's complete, they will be in charge of rental and management and the like.
So if I wanted to help with getting the place rented out, that company can actually help to find
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We would be helping rental. It's really to help our diaspora clients or even clients in Ghana that really don't want to go through that.
Okay.
So we would do that for them. Obviously, there's a charge to it. And concerning homeowners, we would assist and manage. And at the same time, we would basically sort out everything that they need concerning the apartment. And the renewal of the lease.
The renewal, that's what I was going to yeah, okay.
So the lease in X amount of years, once it's done, we would renew the lease and then transfer the cost.
So you're not going to leave somebody alone. I think that's what a lot of people might worry about. That, it's all well and good now, but in 40 years' time, who's going to help me, knowing that there's 300 other people in the apartment to help us to renew this and make sure it's going to stay in my name? Do you know what I mean? So
yes.
That's something that...
One thing that we do with our JV partners, which are the landowners, is they transfer the land title into our name, and then that's where we secure the property for our members.
And so you have all these documents. Again, it would be really clear. What are the documents that you can make available to anybody that wants to come and buy a property? What do you have to evidence the fact that A, this is going to happen, and B, that they are secure knowing that this is land that's owned by VAAL and that's going to be passed over to myself?
So first of all, once you come in, I can release to you the land documents, which shows you the site plan. I always recommend our clients to come in with their lawyers and to do their search. I've gone through 100 plus clients and lawyers, and I always recommend, please come with your lawyers. Don't take my word for it. I trust myself. I trust the company. For me to trust you, for you to trust me, I just can't say it. I want you to feel it. So it's all part of the buyer's journey that we do here. I want you to come with your lawyer. I want you to go to the land commission to do the search of the land. It will turn up the same document I'm showing you. So that way you're comfortable with that.
Okay.
Then I will show you the agreement that we have with the owners of the land, saying that they're transferring it into our name. It's a JV partnership, and we would obviously be renewing the land at the end of the leasehold, and we are building this. So now you have the proof of ownership, you have the site plan, you have the contract.
Okay.
The next thing we would give you is our EPA certificate.
Okay.
EPA is Environmental Protection Agency, and you can't build any development without that certificate in Ghana. So before you even, these are one of the things you were asking me before. How do you know if you're buying something that's with us to the EPA certificate? If the company doesn't have that, they cannot build what they're telling you they're going to build. So once you have that, it's not easy to get, right? So once you have that, the building hopefully will be there.
So that's a great point, right? So what would you say? So you've listed out documentation that somebody requires, but somebody could be going out there and then looking at different types of property developers. What would you say are the 5 things that people need to make sure a developer has before they actually even put down money?
First I would say ask about the developer, right? how many years of experience, right? What's their track record like, right? Ask about who's building it for them, right? Is it themselves? Are they just contracting it out to a contractor? You know, if the developer just contracts it out, who's the contractor there? You know, those questions are really important because this is your money, this is your investment, right? And VAAL, we do everything in-house, right? So we are our own contractor. Right? That's one. Two, I would say location. That's everybody knows location. It's a niche. So location. Look at the figures, right? When I throw figures out there, I like using what's there, know what I'm saying, right? Don't take my word for it. I'll tell you what the market is doing. Let's use that to calculate your ROI. Not what I say your ROI is going to be. I'll tell you to look at the EPA certificate. Have a look at the SBA. Get a lawyer to come in, right? We have our own legal team, of course. Right? You can set your legal team with our legal team, and you can discuss what you need to. For you to be to feel comfortable with your purchase. And then the final thing I'll tell you is updates. Right? How are developers updating you with your project, with your investment? You're a Diaspora client, or you're a client over here, but you're based in Kumasi, for example. You're not in Accra. Your investment is in Accra. How do you know what's going on with the investment? You can't visit it every week, or you're in the States, in the UK. With us, we actually upload every month our monthly progress on YouTube. It's for the world to see. So if you go on YouTube right now and search for Harmonia Construction Update November 2023, you'll find it. Right? Even as we speak, December's already out. It was up last week. Right? And what we do is we tell you of what we've done, what we're currently doing, and what we hope to do in that month. And the following month,
you can update on that.
Exactly. So you can actually cross-check the work. So it's not like every 6 months we send you 3 pictures. I say, oh, by the way, this is the project. We want you to live. I mean, you're spending your money every couple of months or every month, every quarter. You want to see progress. It's ideal. So we send you that every month. And when there's a big milestone, we actually do another video shoot and show you that during this month, although the update is 1 year out, we've achieved X, Y, Z.
I like that. I think the final questions before we wrap up. When it comes to the units itself, what kind of, what things are in there? What finishing is in those units? What would I expect? When I go into the unit that you're handing over to me, what would I find in there?
Right. So in our units, you have your studios, your 1 beds, 2 beds, and penthouses, for example, in the Gato Huts. In Harmonia Residence, we have the 3 beds as well. Now, you would find top brands. So it's a fully finished unit. By finished, not furnished. Finished. Furnished is down to taste, so we leave that for the homeowner. Finished, we mean you would have, let's say, AC unit. You would have your bathroom fully fitted, kitchen fully fitted. We're adding a washing machine. To that.
Would we see a fridge?
You wouldn't see a fridge.
We wouldn't see a fridge.
But you would see a washing machine, fully fitted kitchen, oven, burner, hood. The cabinets. There. So that's what you would find in your unit.
Understood. And then are any of these finishings that you have under warranty? Is the structure under warranty? What things are covered by warranty and how long is the warranty for?
Everything is covered for 1 year warranty. So everything is defects by there's it in your SBA agreement, right? There is a clause which is your defects warranty. And that gives you 1 year for any defects to the structure of the building and your unit.
Right. Can that be negotiated in any way, shape, or form, or is it standard as 1 year?
It's standard as 1.
Understood.
Other developers have it 6 months, but we want to get the normal 1 year.
That was great. So I learned so much about VAAL and the offering, and it's amazing to think about, to hear the due diligence you've gone through to make sure that this is on standard with not only for, Africa, but for the world, right? Making sure that this is something that is top notch. And, it's quite literally changing across Skyline with it being quite, a high rise and being, a unit where you've got the the racetrack, and you've got the swimming pools and all. As I said, it reminded me of going to like Spain or Mallorca when I saw the pictures, so it was great. So I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today. Just if anybody wants to find out more about VAAL, can you just share final few words or where people can find out more about VAAL, how they can purchase your properties, kind of prices, just to wrap up.
Sure, absolutely. So VAAL, you can go to our website, that's vaal.com.gh, okay? And or you can call our lovely toll-free Africa's Gate Real Estate, 0800-888-888. You will be put in contact to one of our sales. And our prices for residents right now, our starting price for residents is 100,000. And in Legato Heights, our starting price for our studios are just shy of the 80K mark.
And a one bed?
One bed is starting at 139 at Legato Heights and 160, I believe, for residents. That's the current availability. Remember, they just shy of 20 units left for residents. And Legato Heights, currently, we're only selling 50 units.
Okay.
So only 50 units up for sale on Legato Heights. And Nirvana Villas, they're all available. 6 units are available at Nirvana Villas, and 1 unit left at Harmonia Villas.
Amazing. I did have one more question as you were speaking, right? Some people ask, what would be your opinion on the most economic, or which types of units make sense from an investment perspective? Is it a studio? Is it a 1 bed? Is it a 2 bed? Is it a 3 bed? Like, if you're just you trying to buy it for pure investment purposes, what has the highest rate of return?
Your highest rate of return is no doubt the studio.
Okay.
All right. However, some clients would like a lower rate of return that's more constant, right? So that's when you go to your 1-2 bed, right? So the rate of the ROI might be lower, but it would be more constant.
Okay.
Whereas the studios are mainly for shortlets.
Okay.
Right? Mainly shortlets is your studio. Your 1 beds could be for both. It could be shortlet or longlet.
You're right.
Right? Getting somebody to stay in a studio for a long time is not easy. So that's why you would prioritize shortlet for it.
Yeah.
Hence, it has a higher ROI.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have your off-peak season and your high-peak season.
Yeah.
So the ROI and returns can like wave off.
Yeah.
Somebody who wants more constant, you would go to 1 and 2 beds.
Sure.
Because they can do long lets.
Yeah.
Slightly lower rental, but it's more constant.
Okay. And a 3 bed is more of a family or
3 bed, again, 3 bed is more of a family, absolutely. Yeah. It's more of a family. Again, it's more constant.
Yeah.
It's very 3 bed it's a niche.
Okay. Okay.
So usually people who buy the 2 and 3 beds either want to reside in it themselves, or they already have some studios and 1 beds, and now they want to have 3 beds to grow their portfolio.
Understood. Brilliant. Guys, we've spoken about everything. So I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. And yeah, just telling me more about Legato, Harmonia, and everything in between. And I'm excited to see what happens in Uganda as well, with the other properties that's coming up there as well. So
absolutely. We'll keep you
posted. Thank you so much, Nash. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Take care. Bye for now.